Meghan Markle stands her ground, refusing to reconcile with key royals amid ongoing feud. In the latest twist in the never-ending saga of royal tensions, reports are swirling that Meghan Markle is firmly refusing to play nice with certain high-profile members of the British royal family. According to sources close to the palace and splashed across headlines in publications like the Daily Express, this stance is creating waves as Prince Harry attempts to mend fences with his father, King Charles. The Duchess of Sussex, known for her independent spirit and unapologetic approach, is apparently drawing a hard line, particularly when it comes to figures like Prince William, Princess Kate, and even Queen Camilla. This development has tabloids buzzing, with insiders claiming that Meghan's reluctance stems from deep-seated grievances that date back years, including allegations of mistreatment and unresolved conflicts that exploded into public view through interviews, books, and documentaries. The Express has been at the forefront of these revelations, detailing how Meghan's position is complicating any potential family reunion. One article paints a vivid picture of the Duchess as someone who won't back down, suggesting that her refusal to engage positively is tied to past hurts that she feels have never been properly addressed. It's no secret that the relationship between the Sussexes and the rest of the Windsors has been fractured since Harry and Meghan stepped back from royal duties in 2020, a move dubbed Megxit by the press. But now, with Harry reportedly seeking peace talks with King Charles, Meghan's alleged unwillingness to extend an olive branch to others in the family is being highlighted as a major stumbling block. Why is this such a hot topic? Well, it's classic royal drama at its finest, the kind that keeps us all glued to our screens and newspapers. Speculations about who's ignoring whom, who said what behind closed doors, and whether there's any hope for a fairy tale reconciliation fuel endless discussions. Publications like the Globe magazine have gone even further, claiming that Meghan specifically won't play nice with Queen Camilla, amid whispers that the Queen consort views Meghan's actions as a betrayal to the crown. Sources quoted in these reports explain that Camilla sees Meghan's public statements, particularly those hinting at racism within the family, as unforgivable attacks. Remember the bombshell Oprah interview in 2021, where Harry and Meghan opened up about concerns over their son Archie's skin color? That moment ignited a firestorm, and according to insiders, it's still smoldering, making any thaw in relations seem unlikely. The New York Post has delved into why the royal family itself might be hesitant to reconcile with Meghan, even as Harry pushes for dialogue. A source told the outlet that trust is the core issue. They just don't trust her. This sentiment echoes through various reports, suggesting that while Harry might be welcomed back into the fold on some level, Meghan's presence is viewed with suspicion. The Duchess, who turned 44 last year, is portrayed as someone who prioritizes her own narrative over family harmony. Critics argue that her lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, and various media projects keep her in the spotlight, but at the cost of alienating the monarchy further. Fans of the royals, particularly those who follow the Wales family closely, see this as Meghan positioning herself as the eternal outsider, unwilling to conform to the unwritten rules of royal etiquette. Social media is ablaze with opinions on this feud. On platforms like X, formerly Twitter, users are dissecting every angle. One post highlights how ignoring narcissists, a label some apply to Meghan, is the best strategy, linking to stories about Kate and William distancing themselves from the drama. Another user emphatically states that there's no interest from the Prince and Princess of Wales in rekindling ties, emphasizing that Meghan is ancient history to the royals. These online discussions amplify the hype, turning what could be private family matters into a public spectacle. It's the stuff of soap operas. A beautiful duchess clashing with a storied institution, complete with hints of jealousy, power plays, and unspoken resentments. Who wouldn't be intrigued by the idea of Meghan versus the entire monarchy? It's sold as a battle of wills, with Meghan cast as the defiant heroine or the villain, depending on which side you're on. Delving deeper, let's consider the backstory that led to this point. When Harry and Meghan married in 2018, it seemed like a modern fairy tale, a biracial American actress joining the British royal family, bringing fresh energy and diversity. But cracks appeared quickly. Reports of staff bullying allegations against Meghan, which she has denied, surfaced, followed by the couple's decision to relocate to California. Harry's memoir, Spare, released in 2023, poured fuel on the fire with revelations about brotherly fights and family secrets. Meghan's own contributions, like the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan, painted a picture of a stifling palace environment where she felt unsupported. Now, in 2026, with King Charles facing health challenges and the monarchy navigating a post-Queen Elizabeth era, the pressure is on for unity. Yet, Meghan's reported refusal to play by the rules, meaning no forced smiles or superficial reconciliations, underscores her commitment to authenticity over appearances. Insiders suggest that this stance isn't just about personal grudges, it's about protecting her mental health and that of her family. Meghan has spoken openly about the toll of media scrutiny and royal life, including suicidal thoughts during her pregnancy with Archie. Supporters argue that her unwillingness to reconcile without genuine apologies is empowering, especially for women who've faced similar institutional barriers. On the flip side, detractors in the press accuse her of holding grudges and sabotaging Harry's efforts to rebuild bridges. The Daily Mirror has run pieces on how Kate Middleton is no longer brokering peace between the brothers, implying that even the ever-diplomatic Princess of Wales has stepped back. This shift adds another layer. Is Kate siding firmly with William, or is she simply exhausted by the endless cycle of drama? The hype around this story is undeniable because it taps into our fascination with power dynamics in elite circles. We love peeking behind the curtain of the Windsors, imagining the whispered conversations at Balmoral or Windsor Castle. Headlines scream about betrayals and refusals, drawing in readers who crave the thrill of scandal. And let's be honest, in a world of economic woes and global uncertainties, a royal feud provides escapist entertainment. Publications thrive on it. The Express alone has multiple live updates on the topic, feeding the public's appetite for every morsel of gossip. Social media users pile on, with posts declaring that the royals have moved on, viewing Harry and Meghan as a stain on the monarchy. One particularly pointed comment suggests that Prince William will never allow the Sussexes near his family again, citing instability and attention-seeking behavior. But is there any chance of resolution? Some reports hint at underlying efforts, like Harry's solo trips to the UK for court cases or events, but Meghan's absence speaks volumes. The Globe's take on her dynamic with Camilla is especially juicy, portraying it as a clash of strong-willed women from different worlds. Camilla, who rose from controversial mistress to queen consort, is said to harbour resentment over Meghan's implications of racism. Meanwhile, Meghan's advocates point out the hypocrisy. The royal family has its own history of scandals, yet she's the one painted as unforgiving. As we approach the halfway mark of 2026, this feud shows no signs of cooling. In fact, it's intersecting with other royal headlines, adding even more intrigue. Take, for instance, the buzz around Meghan's potential return to the UK for the Invictus Games countdown in Birmingham. Whispers suggest she's demanding top-tier security, 4 floors of a hotel cleared, 24/7 protection, and bulletproof everything before she'll set foot on British soil. This ties back to her refusal to play nice, as it underscores her insistence on conditions that some see as diva-like, while others view as necessary safeguards given past threats. The Express has covered this extensively, noting it's her first possible visit since Queen Elizabeth's funeral in 2022. Imagine the tension if she does return. Will there be awkward encounters with William and Kate? Or will protocols ensure they never cross paths? This demand for extravagant security has sparked its own wave of controversy, with critics labeling it as excessive and out of touch. Yet, in the context of her ongoing stance against reconciling without real change, it makes sense. Meghan isn't willing to expose herself or her family to risks without ironclad assurances. Reports from outlets like The Mirror amplify this, suggesting that Harry's stress over these requirements is palpable as he navigates his desire for family peace against his wife's firm boundaries. It's another chapter in the soap opera where every decision is scrutinized and every refusal fuels more speculation. Shifting gears slightly but staying in the royal orbit, another related story that's gaining traction is Kate Middleton's alleged push to break William's will and open dialogue with Meghan. Insiders claim the Princess of Wales, ever the peacemaker, wants to foster some level of contact for the sake of the children, cousins who barely know each other. This narrative, reported in various tabloids, contrasts sharply with Meghan's reported refusal, creating a delicious push-pull dynamic. Kate is portrayed as the gracious one, willing to overlook past slights, while William remains protective and adamant. One ex-post dismisses this as pure fabrication for clicks, insisting there's no real interest in reconciliation. But if true, it could signal a crack in the united front against the Sussexes. This subplot adds depth to the main feud, highlighting how women in the royal family, Kate, Camilla, and Meghan, are often at the center of these narratives. Kate's supposed initiative is seen by some as a bold move, defying her husband's reported no to any thawing. It's the kind of insider gossip that keeps the story alive, with endless what-ifs. What if Kate reaches out? Would Meghan respond? Or would it just lead to more public fallout? Wrapping up this whirlwind of royal intrigue, it's clear that Meghan's refusal to play nice isn't just a personal choice. It's a statement that resonates with many who feel the monarchy needs shaking up. Whether you side with her or the establishment, the drama ensures we'll be talking about it for months to come. As 2026 unfolds, keep an eye on those palace gates. Who knows what revelations are next?